Welcome to Angel Heart Radio. My name is Tibet and I'm your host today. And we're doing a reading show today. And it's going to be about finding out what is your Achilles heel, that little weak point we all have, and we've all got them, and whether it's one or a few. And we're just going to look at how to understand that so it can re-empower you, because it can hold us back in so many ways. It can be all about fear, it can be, which is the basis of everything, and judgment. It can be, not being yourself, holding back, could be guilt, all sorts of things. So it's fascinating to understand. And once you realize, it can lift such a burden off your shoulders, and you can really start to re-empower yourself and where you want to go in your life. So I'm hoping we get some people in the comment section today to do some readings, and just to see what comes up. And I've got some slightly different cards today. I've got my usual ones, but these are not necessarily tarot cards. Hi, Jenny. These are what's out of a particular, it's called a game, but it's a very unusual game. It's called Conversations, the game, and I'm a facilitator for it. And it's very much about conversations on a deeper level to get the truth out of what's actually going, how you feel about a situation in your life. So they've got some very interesting comments that will come up in the cards and that will help you. So looking forward to this. And I've got my trusty crystals, which I always use. I just never show them. I've had this one for like 15 years and probably very similar. This is the clear quartz, my channeling quartz. And this is beautiful celestite, which has an angelic connection, of course. So they're always with me when I, seek, guidance from those in spirit. So yes, so Jenny, all right, you're here, so we're going to start with you. Okay, so we're going to start with these particular cards from Conversations. So I'm going to be shuffling to ask a question. What would be something for Jenny, for you to understand how to re-empower yourself? So I'm just shuffling now. Okay. Now, I'm going to read out a short sentence, and I want you to think about what this means to you. Okay. I can't help myself. Can you relate to that? And what you have to do is ask yourself, it could be in a certain area of life that you need help with. Sometimes it'd be good to write this down so you can look back at this. And sometimes the answer may come a bit later and help you realize, why can't I help myself? In what area is this? How do I feel disempowered? So I'll pull out one more. Oh, I'm afraid to open up my heart. Now, that's not uncommon. So it's just helping you understand. And sometimes people go, oh, I can't relate to this. But sit with it for a while and think about it, if you're really honest, and think about where that may be in your life and what your fear is around, what fear of opening up your heart would mean to you. Would it mean such vulnerability that you could get hurt again? And also, when we open up our heart, we're opening up to so much more than just a relationship. It's everything in life to make us feel good, and for ourselves as well. Opening up our heart to ourselves is really huge. We can give to other people, but to self, sometimes not so easy. So have a think about that. Hi, Eagle Heartbird and Pity Diana. Yes, you guys can have a reading. Now, I know, Jenny, we have done readings for you before. I'll pull one more card and then I'll go to everyone else. So just hold there for a minute. Change your focus, Jenny. Change your focus, and that's going to help you move forward. It's like, it is very easy for all of us to just focus on what is not happening or what pain we're in. It's not to deny the pain, but it's about what you want, because the focus will bring that in. If we just focus on, you know, what distress we're in, it'll keep us there much longer. Deal with it, but also start a new focus of what's good in your life. Obviously, gratitude's a great thing, but maybe focus on the things that you would really love in your life also. Okay. Now, Eagle Heart, could you give me your date of birth? I haven't read for you before. So, and Pitsy, I hope I've said that correctly. Could I get your day of birth, month, and year, please? If you could put that in the comment section, that would be great to help me. And okay. Oh, Jenny, good, you will. That's great. Okay, Eagle Heart. Here we go. Okay. Well, Eagle Heart, you're born with good determination, so that's really good. That's always very helpful. Okay, so we're going to ask for you, what is your Achilles heel at this point? You know, as I said, we can have quite a few, but one that's really relevant to you right now. Okay. Okay. I can't say no. Can you relate to that? Do you have a problem are you a people pleaser and can't say no, and even have trouble with your boundaries? Although I think it's more looking at your date of birth. I think you want to help people, I think, and that's what I'm feeling. And it's more, you don't know, you want to try and help everyone. So yeah, I can't say no, and I'm going to pull out another one. I feel like a failure. Now, it may not be everything in your life, but there may be something in your life, or even now, some of these Achilles heels, these weak points, we all have strengths and weaknesses, can be from other lives that you're here to work through. So just remember that, even if it may not, you may not understand why that came out, but I trust it. So understand what, and maybe because you can't say no, that you don't want to see that you'll fail, or you think you're failing people or something like that. But maybe saying no means like you're a failure to you, but that's not true. So I want you to think about that. And if you can just let me know whether that resonates with you, Eagle Heart, that'd be great. Okay, so we'll pull one more card for you. Hello, Christine. Okay, one more card. That resonated. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Okay, I put that card right back in and I shuffled, but I got the same card for you. Change your focus. So instead of focusing on everything outside yourself and everyone else, maybe that's good to give. Absolutely, but you need to get it in balance. So focus, what do I want? Don't feel selfish. Get it in balance. What do I need as well? Because your own value and worth will come up. You feel more worth. If you don't feel worthy enough, you need to change that. Okay. So yes, change your, I don't know if that's showing you. Change your focus. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, okay. So I hope that's helped. Now, you've certainly got your determination you've come in with, and good intuition, so start using that a lot more, and your determination to come over all obstacles in your life. You've got good communication. It's learning to use it for yourself more and more, and stand up for what you need. And again, balance. People will value you more if you balance your giving and receiving out and feel like you deserve help as well. Okay. All right. We have pity. Okay. So yours is the 8th of the 11th, 1049. Okay. All right. Pity, we pulling card. What card's for you? Now, these cards that I'm pulling for everyone, each of you will probably recognize yourself in the other cards, what other people get as well. It's a healing for everyone. We all see each other. If we're honest, we can all see ourselves in everyone else. We're all connected. So what I'm pulling out for one person will help everyone else. Okay. I don't have enough energy. Does that resonate for you? So keep that one out. And I don't really trust. Okay, you don't have enough energy. So obviously, yes, you could say, yes, you don't have enough energy. What is it that, how much energy do you give everyone else? Again, do you focus too much on other people and not balanced with the self? Or you trust too much? Don't trust yourself, I would say. If you trust too much, sometimes it's hard to realize that not everyone you can trust because they're not trustworthy to themselves even. So you have to understand about learning to trust your feelings and what situations to give to feel what's really going on in a situation and what people, their true motives are. It's like the words can be one thing, but their energy can be another. So you have to learn to be more attuned to what is really going on. You've come in this life with a challenge about you're finding you need to do it your own particular way, but you also, this may be an extreme way of learning how to trust yourself. If you trust too much, you have to learn to change that, to balance it more. Doesn't mean being not trusting people at all, but you have to trust your own intuition far more than you actually are, so you know who you can and maybe have a boundary with and maybe not trust so much, and just be aware that not everyone has good intentions because of where they're at. Okay, yes, there is someone I care for. Is it really mutual? Again, you have to discern the energy. You have to learn to feel more. You're a Scorpio. Come on. This deep feeling here. You trust your psychic awareness. You need to learn to use it more. And it's open your heart to feeling it. Get out of your head so much and get into the heart and feel what is going on. I'll draw a card just to see. Oh, thanks, Eagle Heart. You have to trust and let go of obligations to other, which you've felt in the past. So yeah, that's a big drain, obligation. So it's learning to free yourself from that. Yes. Once you do that, boy, you'll feel a lot better. Okay, pity. Is this trust? Is this feeling mutual? Okay, where are we? Sorry. Okay. It's interesting. It's not giving a yes or a no for this. It's more like timing, if anything. More communication probably is, yeah, probably from you. I feel like you're probably holding back. You need to open up the conversation, open up you know, showing who you really are, what you feel. So maybe the other person will open up as well. Then you'll get a better feeling on that. It's talking about timing, and it will get better, but communication is the key to this. And it seems like it's you. There's some forgiveness needed with someone, whether it's this person or someone else, which has caused you to shut down and not, you know, it's a whole trust issue in different ways. It's not just about you trusting too much. You've got to learn to trust yourself and be your own authority. Okay. All right, great. Okay, who else have we got here? Christine. So, hi, Thea. If you'd like a reading, also, I'll do Christine's. And if you'd like a reading, if you could put your date of birth in and on date, month, and year, please. Christine, could you quickly put in your date of birth for me in the comments section there? Now, please, if I miss you somehow, anyone in the comments section, please redo it, because sometimes it goes up and when I'm here by myself, you can miss it. So thanks, Christine. Chrissy, you were so born with very strong intuition. I hope you need to practice using that so much more. Right, okay. You could actually be a counsellor if you wanted to be. That was something that interested you. You have that potential. Right, what's Christine's Achilles heel? I feel sad when. Think about that. And I feel guilty about. Does that resonate with you? If you could let me know. Is anything to do with a relationship at all? Yes, okay. And, you know, letting go of whatever guilt you've felt, or you don't feel guilty. Well, it may be about something else then, because I trust what's come up. It may be about something else. So have a think about that. All right, just see what else is going to come up for you. Past, okay. Okay, very much about mastering your emotions, whether they've something from the past is you feel bad about, maybe your actions of some sort. And take the time to just sort of look at them and just observe it, so you can learn from whatever it has gone on. Let go of any guilt around it. Make your peace with it. You know, just all we can do is give out love and just share that. You know, make sure, open your heart up as well, and forgive yourself. I think that would be the biggest thing, is to forgive yourself. And again, the guilt weighs us down so much. And, you know, there's always a reason why we do things. So make your peace with whoever, even if you don't get to speak to them, do it on an energetic level. So you can also, it frees, when you free yourself, you free that other person as well. So we can, that's all we can do. If there's no way else to change the past, that's the best that can happen. The the trust card has come up. Trusting yourself as well, definitely. All right, hope that's helped. Now we have, who else is it? Oh, you're working on it, that's good. Okay. Is there someone else I've missed here recently? Your heart. Christine. Sorry, I thought there was someone else in there. Okay, I'm just, are there any other questions while there's no one else in the chat room, in the comment section? Is there any other questions you'd like to ask me, any of you, while we're here? I remember years ago, for me, my sort of Achilles heel was when, you know, divorced my ex, and the situation was that it's complicated, but my Achilles heel was my children and my ex thinking that he could take them from me. And, you know, the guilt, my Achilles heel, that I wasn't a good mother or anything like that. And once I stopped being afraid or standing up for myself, or really realizing that I was quite an okay mum. I wasn't perfect, but I did my best. That totally changed the situation. And because it gave him power over me, it was my fear. And once that fear was gone, as I said, it changed the whole situation, and he had no longer power over me, and I let go of that. And energetically, that I didn't have to do anything else. So if there's any situation, not just about children, but about anything else, just realize once you really let go of something on that deep level, there's a great shift that takes place. It's a wonderful feeling. Okay, Eagle Heart, you have a career question. I've always felt like I don't get to choose what I do, as I serve others and my choice isn't important. Wow. Okay. You do get to choose. I don't know, maybe you were brought up to believe that you don't. Your choice is important. You're here, we are here for others, but if you're not doing something that you love, then you're not wasting your life, but you're missing out. You're here for yourself as well. You're here to experience life and create what you want to create. Everyone is equal in that way, that you deserve to be doing what you want. Do both if you want to serve others, but do what you want to do. It is so important. I mean, everything that's going on in the world is showing us how precious life is, and who we are and what we do, and how we all are equal, even though some people might believe not. That is not the truth. So if you need some help with this counseling, or seek help with this and change this belief pattern that you've got. Being the sacrificial lamb is not going to get you anywhere and not give you the happiness that you need. If you're doing something and you're resenting it, that's not good for you or the other people. So please change that belief. I hope that's helped. I will just quickly pull a card for you, the Soul Path card, to see what may come up. Just as you need to, you probably, I don't know if you know what you want to do, because you've always focused outside yourself and on other people. So you need to take the journey of your own self-discovery on this and find out who you are and what you want, because it's in there. For some, on some deep level, you feel like you don't deserve it. So you need to look at that, most definitely. Okay, I'm just going to pull a card for Eagle Heart. Okay, I get animals you've got a very good connection with, and teaching younger people, and traveling. So whether that's something about teaching about the animal world, you know, if you've got an affinity, how to look after animals, teaching younger people how to care for our, co-creators on this planet, the animals, and they deserve to have a good life, and teach people, to value them and love them and cherish them, but travel while you do it. So I don't know if that resonates with you. That's just one thing. There may be others, but you really need to take this journey, Eagle Hawk, please. Okay, so Diana, again, you're still a bit worried about this person. Okay. Again, no one can tell you whether someone's been true. This is for you to work out. As I said, the conversation, you have to have heartfelt conversations to see whether someone is genuine, and you've got to learn to feel it. All right, not just go in your head with it. You've got to learn to feel the truth. All right, but I will ask, is this person, this gentleman, being real, or is he just there for a laugh? Again, it's not saying yes or no. It's talking about conversations, having really heartfelt conversations, as I was saying, but keep your mind open. Don't close your mind down too easy. Take your time. You don't have to rush into anything. Time is always, will tell. You have to have those boundaries up. What feels right for you. You don't have to rush into anything. If they want to be with you, he'll stay. It's saying he's from a different background, so he may seem different to you and may have different experiences. So you're coming from one end, he's coming from the other. So you have to learn that will create a different dynamic, or maybe the way he acts or says. You have to understand that. It's saying you've obviously met him. There's good chemistry. Chemistry is chemistry. We can all have chemistry, but it's the sustainable heart connection that you've got to understand. If you've gone just for chemistry before, that goes for a while, but it's not a stayer. Okay, if you want something deep, if you don't, that's a choice, that's fine. But if you want something meaningful, you have to be that yourself. You have to be very clear with yourself what you will and won't accept. So again, you might need some help with that as well. Go and talk to someone about this. Okay. So yes, I hope that's helped. But loving yourself first. The card came up about that first. You have to like yourself and feel like you're valuable and worthy of love. Maybe you don't feel that way. So number one, your relationship with yourself is first, and get that lifted higher. Okay. All right. Where are we? Jenny, yes, you're trying to detach from sadness. Look, sadness, I know what you've just recently had a loss, and grief takes time. But you can also, it's not denying that, but also just keep some joy in your life. Find some joy in your life also. You go backwards and forwards. You find things to make you happy. Whatever you can do to make you happy, to bring that light back in your life. Yes, life is precious. Thanks, Eagle Heart. Pity, he's from a different background. Okay, and that can take time to understand a different background, because they're coming from a totally different direction. You will learn from each other, actually. You will learn from him, and he can learn from you. And so the time taken to make that heart connection and the communication will break down barriers and misunderstanding and confusion, because it can happen just because of the different backgrounds. The different experiences and belief systems that are set in can really challenge us. But it could be a great relationship if you both are committed to just being together. You still want to have fun, though. You still have fun, but also keep your own value, who you are. You need to value and respect yourself as well. So just don't let anything happen, you know. Do what makes you feel good about yourself. You're welcome, Pity. Okay. Do we have anyone else? No? Okay. Pity, did you want, is there anything on your soul path? I'll pull a card for you that you would like to know about. Are you on your path? Just put in, if you'd like that, I'll pull a card for you. Just waiting to see. Okay. I'll pull one more card for your relationship. You don't know. Okay. Yeah, not enough love for self-pity, so keep going with that. All right, you don't know. We will just do it anyway for the heck of it. We're here to have fun today. Pity, are you interested in energy healing? Because that's come up, and animals yourself and travel. Is that something that resonates? Or do you work in anything like that now? But certainly some energy healing of some sort has come up. And obviously you do work in something. Okay. All right, but more travel. So that's always good. And obviously you've got a great connection with animals. They help you. You're an interpreter. Interesting. There you go. Have you ever thought of also being an animal communicator at all, or doing healings on animals? Yeah, you love animals. Yeah. The energy healing is on another level as well. So it might be something, even learning to do energy work. If you love animals, you can help your animals a lot by doing it. They love it. They understand it. They know it. They're drawn to it. So that's something else you could bring into your life as well, doing some animal healing, but learning energy healing for yourself as well. Okay. Now, I wanted to go back. I don't know if you're still here. Eagle Heart, did I pull a card? I've got a note. Oh, Pity's been to Australia 25 years ago. It'd be very different now. Yeah, it's very different. Excuse me. Eagle Heart, I don't know if you're still here. Did I draw I did do a soul path reading for you. Did I do that? Getting your creative expression going will be really good for you. Yeah, it's saying that that's the right path for you in some way. So I hope that helps. Oh, I did. Sorry, I've lost track. Get in a different space. Now I think Jenny or Christine, if you're still here, let's do one for you. Okay, Christine. Gee, travel seems to be a theme at the moment because Christine, hi, Stephanie, we'll be with you in a minute. Christine, I've got you as a speaker, talking to people and traveling. Music's very important for you to keep that around you. And maybe it's time to decide to do something different in your life right now, and writing. So have a think about that, Chrissy. That could be very interesting. I don't know I'm not sure what you love to speak about. Probably heartfelt things, I think, would be something, definitely. Stephanie, would you like a reading, if you could put your date of birth, day, month, and year in there, that'd be great. Thank you. So, which you may not have. All right, we'll just pull a card anyway for you, Stephanie. We're here doing, oh, great. We've got the 16th of the 5th, 1988. Well, first I can see you probably love to travel somewhere, looking at your numerology there. Pitty's saying when she came here, she loved wombats and kangaroos. Yes, we love them too. Gorgeous. Okay, Stephanie, what's your Achilles heel? Oh, so there's a bit of a theme today as well. I don't have enough energy. Feeling a bit flat. Feeling maybe emotions may be draining you. You can let me know, give me a comment if that resonates to you. You feel stuck. Yeah. Yeah, which comes first, the energy or feeling stuck, or both at the same time? Yes, absolutely. Okay, what else? I don't know if this resonates. My partner is not interested in what I do. You can let me know if that is that happens. It can be an issue, no matter whether we're with someone or not. We still have to do what we want to do, and it's let go. There is some truth to that. You have to be yourself, no matter who you're with. Look, I know for myself, my family, you know, over the years, my ex had no idea. My partners, sort of, other partners, like, bit of an idea. My kids, sort of, that they support me, but not really understanding it all. So you have to be prepared to just be yourself, no matter whether people you love understand you or not. You're not going to get everything from your partner, and that's okay. I hear it, you know, I've seen this quite a lot, but they will give, you're with them for a reason. So just love them for what they can give you. And the more you are yourself and they see you happy, that may make them interested. If you're feeling stuck, it's usually some emotional issue around that, whether it's that issue or not, or other things, or that belief in yourself or valuing what you do. If you feel like that's not happening, that can sort of shut down your joy, your inspiration, your creativity. So I feel, get your creativity going. You are quite a creative person, so you need to be doing that. That energy needs to move. And if that's stuck, if you shut down that energy, you'll feel it emotionally, and your body won't even feel good. So it's finding your creative outlet somehow to get that going. I'm just going to, hang on, pull another card. I'm getting the sadness and isolation card. So it's definitely maybe getting to you more than you think. You know, maybe hitting those areas. And this may be a trigger from the past as well. So just be aware of that. But yeah, it's important that you deal with this and let it go. Be yourself. I pulled the card, the base chakra. So it's willpower. It doesn't mean you don't have any willpower, but it's all is, you're having issues around, you know, survival. Can you do it? all sorts of things. I would, if you can, get some energy work to help shift that. That may be one way to help it. Exercise, but definitely your creativity. The base chakra is about the will to do things up. It's your will, thy will, aligning. If you're doing something for other people instead of yourself, that's going to, make you feel stuck and lacking in energy as well. So I don't know what you do. What is it that you do? Can you put that in the comment section for me? And I'm going to draw some soul path cards as well, just to see what comes up for you, what would be good for you. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. You work online for a health and wellness company. Well, nutrition came up as the top card, so health and well-being, that's good. And the travel is a real theme today, but that is part of your nature. You're born with wanting to travel. I don't know if you're getting the opportunity to do that, but definitely. And you're here to help humanity, so and standing up for others. So that could be part of your whole work thing as well. It's really doing what you want to do. So I don't know if there's a conflict with what you are doing or what you want to do with your partner. You haven't been able to travel in the last couple of years. I can understand that's your nature. So when you can't travel and that's against your nature, that's going to lower your energy. It is a bit tricky. Yeah, how you can get around that. That would be the key. Just to your soul, that would feed your soul, the travel. So I don't know if there's any ways you can even do short trips. Just that movement, I think, is part of helping you not feel stuck. Yeah, it's like it's in your blood. So have a goal, try and find a goal to help you find a way to travel, if that's possible. Or even if, yes, you're stuck online all the time. So maybe there's a job that where you could travel more would be more suitable. Nothing wrong with the job you've got, but because your nature wants to travel, yeah, it's conflicting a bit. So it's saying time to decide too. So yeah. Oh, and books are quite important to you as well. So keep those up. But yeah, that will probably, it may be the travel. I don't know if we'd be conflicting with your partner. So you might have to talk about that. So, okay. Oh, now for each of you, if you're still here, oh, you read daily. So what I thought I might do, if you're all still here, is pull a past life, another life card for you each, to know that there'd probably be past life connections with this. So I'll do it in order. So Jenny, I'll start with you if you're still here. Okay, go with the trees. Okay. So your Achilles heel, yeah, it's somewhere back in the biblical era, something's happened and you've got some phobias. It just says phobia. So you have to look at what your deep fear is. It's come from somewhere way back. So this is what you're dealing with. It could be, I know you've had loss recently, but it could be other things. So you may need to sit with that. Okay, but you've got the wisdom to pull you through this. All right, you have, and that you're bringing that with you from the past life. All right, so remember, you call on that wisdom of your soul. Ask to that part of you to help you through this. Okay, whatever great fears that you do, or fear that you have. Okay. Being alone. Okay. Okay. It's indicated also, Jenny, that you live very close to nature. And normally that, whether you lived alone, but normally that's in a groups, often, places where people lived in small communities. So you are probably used to being with a lot of people, but at the moment you're alone and facing things. So when you've had lives and prominent lives where you've been as a group and now you're alone, that's something, that you need to deal with, that you have the ability to deal with. Okay, that's what it's saying. You do have the ability. Okay. So who's next? We have Chrissy. You were next, I think. No, hang on. Oops, sorry. We have Igor. Okay, Eagle Heart. It's indicating you've had a life on a farm somewhere at some point. And at the same time, you've had, in this same reading, there's a lot of travel indicated in your past life as well. And, whether it was a train or wagon train or whatever, but you moved around a lot. And so part of you is very much, that would be in your nature as well. You've had issues around finances and health. So these areas could bring up issues to give you that Achilles heel thing, probably finances, where trying to work through financial issues, definitely. And if there's an ongoing health issue, there is one come from past life as well. So yeah, just be aware of that. If you've got any health issues, you're dealing with that from other lives as well. Okay, so yeah, that's interesting. How you go with that? Jenny, yes. Okay, Pity. Asking about Pity, your past life connection to what's going on in your life now. Right. Now, Pity, you've had issues that have affected your love life, even past life, even other lives. So just know you're working through those, okay? And this is why it feels like it might be really hard and fearful. You're in a lot of fear because had life indicating that you've lived in Atlantis, all right? And you've had the angelic connections was with you, is with you, and always will be with you. And that's indicated also there's some great fear of something that's happened and probably past life, and you've made a vow, some sort of vow, other life, that probably, okay. Again, it's the trust issue. It's indicating you've lost a child also, whether that involved, decisions you made around your love life affected losing a child, all sorts of things. So yeah, that's another life. So it indicates there's a couple of lives. The relationship stuff is big, and you forgiving yourself, number one, but think about a vow you would make if you were to make a vow. And I feel it's very much about trusting your own self more than other people all the time, what you're being told or what is really going on. So that's why it brings up so much. You doubt yourself a lot. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty full on. Okay. So yeah, need to get some help to clear that one, definitely, to work through it anyway, definitely. Okay. What else we got? And Stephanie, did I do yours? I've lost track now. I'll do it anyway. Past life, Stephanie. Haha. Okay. All right. Now, you have also had a life in Atlantis. These may be a couple of separate ones. They could be related, and on a boat, a ship of some sort. Okay. You've had some sort of persecution, or gotten in trouble with authority, that type of thing, and either been incarcerated or killed or whatever. You've also had a strong connection to the arts and being a medicine man or woman at some point. So very much the healing arts and the arts themselves. Yeah, whether you got in big trouble for practicing your art, either one, in whatever situation, you could have ended up a slave or something like that, unfortunately. So yeah, just have a think about that. And food, if you have issues around food because of it, sometimes people feel guilty and they don't eat enough, or there's the funny thing they have with food, or you eat too much because of the lack. On a deep level, you remember from being probably incarcerated. So just be aware, get some help with that as well. You can hypnotherapy. I'm a hypnotherapist. You can do hypnotherapy to help these things, and energy work as well, I'm saying. Yeah, so just be aware that these influences for everyone here, they happen for every single person, whether you're aware or unaware. It just helps make sense of why these things come up, and we're here to re-empower ourselves. So yeah, I'd say, I don't know if they had slaves in Atlantis, to be honest. They may have. I didn't. Where you've come from, I'm not sure. Certainly they had the healing arts and the arts, but yeah, whether that was to do with it, I don't know. But certainly I would say you may have been incarcerated on a ship somewhere. I don't know. Think about whether you love the sea, or you have a fear of drowning or anything like that, or you don't like boats, or you do like boats. Yeah, it can be. Yes, hypnotherapy. If you do a past life regression, that's my favorite thing to do, actually. It's fascinating what can come up. You will just have to, it's very simple. I mean, it's quite powerful. The hypnotherapy itself is just learning to let go and trust. That's another thing. And whether you're ready to look at these things, and it will give you an understanding, and you can learn to let things go and move forward in your life, most definitely. Yeah, find a good hypnotherapist wherever you are, and get some help. And even if someone does energy work, you can also get some help with that. Bitty, yes, you have little confidence in your abilities, your capabilities. I'm glad I could help. Yeah, so wherever you are, I'm online. I'll put my Thrive Therapies. I'm on Facebook anyway, to Beth Shakura. Just message me if you want some online. I don't know where any of you are, but you can still connect with me. But if not, get some help from wherever you live. But you don't have to stay feeling like this. You can move through things and get help, and you learn about yourself so much, and more self-acceptance, self-love, and that's everything. That's the basis of everything, and that energy goes out and enhances your life so much more, and value who you are. Okay. Oh, we are just about to go. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. I would too. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm trying to read this. I'm trying to make sense. Oh, no, that's someone else. We won't worry about that. Okay. I hope you've gotten something out of this today, people, and I will, my Facebook page. Here we go. Oh, all right. Sorry, I'm just to Beth. Shakura. Okay. Oh, can't spell. So yes, contact me and we can see what we can do. So that's me on Facebook. Okay. And you can also contact me through thrivetherapies.com.au. That's my webpage. You can send me an email, or if you're in Australia, you could ring. So yes, and find me there. Definitely, I'd love to help. And just know that you can get help with this. You don't have to just live with it. Definitely. So people, thank you again for being here. I've really enjoyed it, and I love doing this sort of thing. And it helps. All of you will see something in each other's reading to help you. It's always there. That's what's so wonderful. So stay safe, stay happy and well, and look after yourselves. And I'll be back next fortnight. And thank you, Eagle Heart. And I will be with you again. Bye for now.